still in your bunkhouse. You have an area for a TV that has your 110 and your coax for your antenna if you decide to put one up here. Storage for the upper bunk. Lower bunk's got storage. You got storage under here. Plenty of storage for your passengers. Sliding door to block the area off. Pull the little strap. Shut your door. Okay. Have a TV. Have a radio. Let's see where the on and off is here. Power.
Slowly declined.
AM, FM, DVD player.
The mandolin's incredible popularity.
Storage, your breaker box, which has your battery charger, all your household type circuit breakers, and all your 12-volt fuses are right here. There's really no maintenance. Every now and then you'll hear a little fan running. That's perfectly normal. Fire extinguisher, storage, message board. Here's kind of like the nerve center up here. Your slide rooms both operate here, front and rear. You got the inside lights and the outside porch light. This one operates the big scare light on the front of the unit. This is our awning, Carefree of Colorado. Extend and retract. We'll retract it. You can see it in operation. They're not the fastest things in the world, but they're reliable. Awning's in. This is, excuse me, your control panel. This tells us all our tanks, our battery situation, all the way to charging, low, fair, good, or charge for battery. Our tanks, fresh water is empty. As you fill it, these red lights will go up accordingly. Or as you use it, they will go down accordingly. Black water, gray 1, gray 2. Water pump switch, water heater gas, water heater electric. Caution on the electric. Do not turn that on unless you know absolutely 100% that you have water in that tank. Because you don't have water in that water heater tank, the heating element will burn out in about 15 seconds. Then it's a whole different ordeal. Outside, inside, and slide outs. Your adapter for the jacks to put in your 12-volt drill. Sewer, or your 30 amp to 15 adapter. Keys. TV remote. Plenty of storage. Storage, microwave, hood fan and light, stove and oven. Come back to this side. You have a couch, lights, smoke detector, TV antenna. TV antenna cranks up and down. I'm a little short guy, so I can't reach that. Some tall guys can. Just follow the direction. When the arrow says up, you go till it stops. Thing you have to remember, 100%, is you have to make sure that when you're heading home from your trip, you have that cranked down. Because it's going to go up about almost 3 feet. And this unit's high anyway, so you don't want to wind up knocking it off on a bridge, tree, or a line. Just make sure it's up and down. That's the reception we're getting with the antenna laying down. Now, if you get out in some areas further away, you're going to have to get the antenna up. If the reception, if it improves, fine. If it doesn't, you can take that outside handle, the round part, and rotate it. I used a little step ladder. You had bad gears there, so I changed your gears out in. So you got brand new gears. They're all lubricated. Okay, 12-volt lights. They put an LED, I think, light in this one right here. This is a bed. Now look under here, because this is a little tricky. You'll notice that this little handle here, it can't go down. To make a bed, you flip this handle down, and that allows the bed to come down, and it'll set on these wood pieces right here. And that makes a bed. Then you just spread out the cushions to form a bed. What you have to remember, and I'm bad about this, is when you get it up, you have to make sure to push this handle back to where it needs to be, or else you're up there eating with your family and friends, the thing will collapse on you. Then access for the furnace. This is your refrigerator. Storage. Refrigerator is gas or electric. I recommend people put it on automatic. Turns auto, the green light comes on. What it's doing now is it's searching for electricity. If it finds electricity, fine. If it doesn't find electricity, it will automatically start working on gas. If you desire it not to work on electricity, you can switch it over to gas. The yellow light comes on. If it does not ignite, that yellow light will start blinking. And if you just turned your propane on, that wouldn't be unusual. Just turn it off, reignite it again, you'll be fine. The temperature selector here, usually the coldest will get super cold up here. So usually 3 to 4 is more than sufficient. If it gets out hot, or if you have a lot of children, they're opening, closing the door, then you'll probably want to run it on the coldest. It'll just keep it more efficient. Going to right here, that's all storage. Go to right here, this is your furnace and your air conditioner. To go to furnace, you put it on heat. Set your thermostat just as you would at home. You're off and running. Now, if you want to go to air conditioner, you just take this switch and go off. Go to cool. I've got it on auto. It's going to do just like at home. It's going to come on. It's going to get the temperature. It's going to go off. It'll come back on, go off, just like your air conditioner will at home. Or if it's not cold or hot enough outside for the AC, but you still want some fresh air, you could turn it to fan. And that does not allow the compressor to kick in. It just brings in fresh outside air and distributes it throughout your air vents on the ceiling. Now, we come in this room. This room is fairly simple. You have a shower. You have a skylight. You have a sink. 110 outlet. Off and on. Now, traveling down the road, here's the big thing. Make sure that sliding latch is shut, because if not, it'll come open and it'll start banging around. And they're pretty resilient, but I have seen them break before. Storage. And this door is a little private cubby hole. This is your toilet. You have a vent fan. You have a light. That's the fan. That's the light. Both right here, because let's face it, they're both pretty tall. Toilet, flushes, releases. Remember, always use chemical in your toilet. Always use biodegradable toilet paper. It just breaks down easier. Bedroom is pretty doggone self-explanatory. You got a bed. Now you can lift this up and get the access to your storage, and that's the same door from the exterior that comes in under the bed. So if you just cram everything full, you can always pick it up from in here, and you don't have to try to crawl in the compartment. loads and loads and loads of storage back here. That would be a clothes hamper. You might be able to pick up a bag at Walmart that kind of goes in there. You put some Velcro around it. Pre-wired for a TV up here. You'll notice Jayco's cabinetry is all solid wood. Back door, lights over the bed, bathroom vent, sliding door for privacy. Now remember this door when you're traveling. Like your front door to the front bedroom, always latch it, because what will happen is this door, if you don't latch it, it'll go back and forth, and it'll come off the rollers. That's the only reason it'll ever come off the rollers, if it's banging back and forth. Not a big deal to fix, but it's just something you don't want to have to bring it in for. And that's pretty much the walkthrough on your Jayco. If you have any questions, give us a call. Feel free to call. I'm David in service. I'll usually be able to answer most things right on the phone. If not, once we get this virus thing done, make a point, say, I need to bring it in. We'll get you in and get it fixed for you. Thank you much for buying Apache.